what is up, Internet? This is Kyle with Slapshot Toys and Comics doing yet another action figure review. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at the Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Avenging Captain America figure by Diamond Select Toys. Normally I like to show my figures in the packaging during this little intro, but I actually have had this figure for quite some time, and it's one of my favorite Captain America pieces, and I think Diamond Select just did a wonderful job on this figure. So I wanted to do a review anyway, even without the packaging. But let's go ahead and start it off by taking a look at the accessories that come with the figure. Diamond Select has actually given us one accessory, being this really cool stand, and obviously the shield, which should come with every Captain America figure. But that is, in my mind, still an accessory. But the coolest thing that we get is this really detailed Hydra stand, which actually, with everything that's going on with Captain America right now, is kind of funny that it has the Hydra skull octopus symbol on it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Captain America Hydra. It's all over the internet right now. But nonetheless, this is just an absolutely awesome stand. If we take a look, I mean, the Hydra logo there is just sculpted beautifully, and the effect of the worn concrete stone just looks absolutely stunning. The paint apps on this are just unbelievable. I mean, this thing really looks like real stone. And then we go further, there's all the sorts of wear and tear, cracks in the bricks and everything. Got some of the rebar, whatever this is, little pieces of iron gate throughout. I mean, just the detailing there with like a little mantle looking thing. I mean, it just looks wonderful. And then, I mean, just the grays throughout just look, the paint apps on this is just absolutely phenomenal. And then going down here, we have the more of the earth tone kind of rock with just wonderfully brushed green over that. It looks like moss. Just looks really cool there. And then the base itself just looks really good with the little almost like sandstone. It's all sculpted in there, as you can see. I mean, it's actually kind of rough to the touch. Got the real nice darker browns in there, again with the stone and all the crack and all the weathering and everything. And then we do have the little foot peg right there for the figure itself. But this is a wonderfully designed, sculpted and painted stand that truly does look like it's part of like an ancient ruin. Diamond Select did a wonderful job with that. And then, of course, we do get a shield with a Captain America figure. And this is actually one of my favorite shields that they have put out so far. And the main reason is because of the really nice dark burgundy red that Diamond Select chose to use. It just gives it not necessarily a worn look, but in my mind, just a little bit nicer look than the bright reds that we've gotten on some of the other shields. These paint apps came out fantastic with the reds, the white, and then I like the little darker blue they use. Star looks fantastic. All the lines look really good. And then on the back, how he holds it, they actually given us these little pliable rubber straps here, which look absolutely fantastic. Got the little buckle with the silver paint there, and even have the little screws right there with the silver paint. Just looks absolutely fantastic. And then we even have like the little stitching lines sculpted and painted in there. And it is just a wonderful shield. It can be a bit hard to kind of get his hand through the second piece, but for the most part, it's a fantastic shield. It looks great with the figure. But let's go ahead and take a look at that figure itself. I really think Diamond Select Toys absolutely hit a home run with this figure. This is one of my favorite Captain America pieces. I really like, if we zoom in here just a little bit and take a look at the head, I absolutely love this helmet design. Everything came out really good. The blues look fantastic. The eyes came out awesome. The paint apps on this are just phenomenal. Taking a look at it, you can actually see like the little pupils and everything in there. It just looks absolutely fantastic. I really like the flesh tone that they used on the face itself. The A came out really clean, as well as the wings here on the helmet. The chin strap looks phenomenal. It's even kind of layered here to where it looks like actual padding there underneath the chin. Got the actual straps right there. The nice silver paint. Just looks absolutely wonderful. Neck looks really good. Has a little button there for the collar to be covered up. All this leather looks fantastic, and we move these arms. This is all like a pliable, like rubber material. Just looks like real leather. They actually painted in the stitching marks, and they even did that like here on the chest. You can see like the stitching mark right along here where the Chest armor kind of folds over. Just looks absolutely wonderful. I love the silver. It has like the nice little airbrush black on it, which gives it like the real worn look. Same with all this leather, the leather and the straps. Everything just looks really nice and worn, like he's actually seen some action. Moving over the arms, the stars on his shoulders just came out fantastic. I love that they actually like sculpted in and kind of see the little wrinkles there in the fabric of the clothes. That looks wonderful as well. Going down, we have the white looks really good. All the lines came out, at least on my figure, came out really clean. Everything looks good through here, through the white. All the muscles look nice and detailed. Love these gloves. Again, I love that they use like the burgundy red that they did. You can see the little clasps and straps here holding the gloves together. And once again, I just gotta say, Diamond Select did a wonderful job with all these little details as far as like the stitching marks and sculpting all that out. Hands look fantastic with the closed fist right there. It looks really good. Moving down, his torso looks fantastic with the red and white stripes. Again, these paint apps came out super clean, but it does have like a little bit of like a dirty effect to it as well, so it doesn't look super clean like it's a brand new uniform or anything like that. And then the belt here is actually kind of its own separate piece, so it can slide up and down just a little bit. But I mean, these pouches just look phenomenal. Everything from like the black airbrushing to give it like that muddy kind of worn look. I mean, this looks like real leather. It's fantastic. And then, I mean, the belt looks fantastic. The belt buckle looks awesome. Going over here to the back, everything same thing. All the straps look great. All the detail and the different panels stitched together looks awesome. I cannot get over how well these straps look. Even have like a little grenade there on the back. It looks absolutely awesome. Going down to the pants, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, just all the wrinkles, everything sculpted out just absolutely beautifully. Some like cargo pants right there, a little pocket. I mean, it's just a wonderfully designed, painted, and sculpted figure. Going down to the boots, I mean, just more of the same. Just looks absolutely fantastic. Even have like the actual buttons right here where they're all strapped together. I mean, like I said, they look nice and worn, like it's a battle-tested Captain America. I got the little straps going underneath the boot to hold those little covers on. The boots look fantastic. A little bit of tread down there at the bottom. I mean, this is just a wonderfully painted and designed Captain America. Now, taking a look at the articulation on the figure, it is Diamond Select, so it's fairly good. The Cap can look up about that much, so he doesn't really have a whole lot of motion up. He can look down, again, just a little bit, nothing too spectacular, but okay motion. He can obviously look side to side. As far as the arms, his arms do go out. It's starting to kind of test it there, but about 90 degrees to the torso, so that looks really good. He can move his arms all the way around like so. He does have a swivel there at the bicep. He does have a single joint at the elbow, so we get about a 90 degree range of motion there. He does have a swivel at the gloves right there. His hands do swivel as well as the typical up and down joint, as we can see there. As far as his torso, he does, and there at the ribs, his upper torso does rotate quite a bit, and he also has a hip rotation. Unfortunately, there is no ab crunch or anything like that on this figure. But we do get the two forms of rotation, so one up there. Now, the upper one is a little bit hindered by the straps here. The more you move it, they kind of look a little bit funky, as you can kind of see. Down, the bottom one's a little bit easier to manage with the belt and all the straps and everything like that. As far as legs, he can he can go about that far. It's kind of looking like the plastic's about ready to break if I go any farther than that. So not a bad range of motion there at the splits. He can kick forward quite a bit, as we can see, and kick back just a little bit. Not nowhere near as much as his forward. He does have rotation here at the thigh. He is double jointed at the knee, so that's nice, and that goes back actually quite a bit. He does have rotation at the calf with the boot. And then he does have a joint there for up and down, and he does have ankle or swivel there, which kind of works as an ankle pivot. He doesn't have true ankle pivot, but as you move it over, it kind of rotates with the angle there. So there's not true ankle pivot, like I can't move it back and forth there, but as I do kind of roll that, it does slide over just a little bit. So that is going to do it for my review of the Diamond Select Avenging Captain America Disney Store exclusive action figure. Once again, I just think Diamond Select just did a phenomenal job with this action figure. The articulation is pretty good, especially for Diamond Select. The paint and sculpting is just absolutely phenomenal. The base that they give us is wonderful. This is just a fantastic piece of display. It's one of my favorites in my Captain America collection. I think probably the only thing that maybe take it out will be the Civil War Hot Toy Captain America that I have coming here within the next month, which I know is going to be absolutely wonderful. But this is just a wonderful piece, and I went to my local Disney store just the other day, and they had a ton of these. So if you're a Captain America fan, make sure you guys get out, go to the Disney store or disneystore.com. You should be able to find that figure with ease. This is just a wonderful piece to have in your collection if you're a Captain America or Diamond Select fan. Again, I just think they did a phenomenal job with this figure. But if you guys did like this video, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this figure, if you guys like it as much as I did, or if there's something you guys like a little bit more. Let me know, really, Marvel Select, Diamond Select in general. Any comments are always welcome. Go ahead and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys did like this video. That way you guys don't miss out on any of the future action figure reviews. I also do a weekly pull list where I do quick reviews of my comic books that I get each week, as well as a couple other fun things that I have planned. I have a couple more action figure reviews coming up, so make sure you guys don't miss any of that content. Go ahead and subscribe. But that will do it for me tonight, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.